You already know what it is, man. Y'all know what's going on. It's 3Z Reactions. We here with another reaction today, man. This topic is Big U. So let's get right into this topic, man. I'm gonna need all my players to like, comment, and subscribe for your boy, man. It's 3Z Reactions. Let's get into this motherfucker.
They jump Big U? Oh, cuh.
No, they didn't jump Big U. But best believe Big U was also involved.
Big U's in the fight too?
It looks like Big U may already be facing major trouble behind bars. According to circulating reports, he was recently involved in a prison yard altercation, and now rumors are swirling about potential lockdowns, retaliation, and even the existence of leaked footage from the incident. A lot is unfolding around the man once regarded as a powerful figure. Let's break it all down: the arrest, the viral video, and the federal allegations. On March 19, 2025, federal authorities unsealed a sweeping 43-count indictment against Big U and 18 other individuals described as alleged members and associates of the Rollins Six.
And if you seen that, you'd be like, if you seen all 18 of them people they had on their mugshots, bro, half of the people don't even look like they would have been had no ties with Big U. That shit was like hella crazy, wrapped around some other shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's another topic too, man. We gonna get it. Let's get back into this topic though, cause I'm trying to see what's really going on.
Neighborhood Crips. This wasn't a routine case. It was the result of a multi-year federal operation targeting what prosecutors labeled a mafia-style criminal network. And at the center of it all was a 58-year-old music executive and community figure from South Los Angeles. But what truly made this case explode online wasn't just the arrest, it was a dramatic video Big U posted shortly before turning himself in to federal authorities. In the footage, Big U directly addressed the indictment, calling the charges bull crap and taking aim at people who he believed were spreading damaging rumors about him online. He didn't hold back, naming specific individuals like music manager Whack 100 and rapper 600 Breezy. In an unexpected twist, Big U claimed 600 Breezy was present during the actual raid, allegedly standing alongside police at the scene. He strongly implied that 600 Breezy was cooperating with law enforcement.
I didn't even know 600 Breezy had ties with him either. That shit, like, okay, yeah, that shit getting a little technical. I want to see though. Let's get
And
back
had played a
into it.
role in pushing the case forward. That's where the tension skyrocketed. The claim that an artist may have assisted or cooperated with authorities in a federal takedown carries weight and ignites massive speculation, especially within connected circles. This accusation is no small matter. In that world, labeling someone a snitch is one of the most serious and dangerous allegations possible. Big U's claim essentially puts
You gotta have that black and white. Can't say, yo, he said this. We don't want to hear he say, she say. We want to see that shit black and white written by the state of wherever you came from. Those are allegations, brother.
100 Breezy in the crosshairs, suggesting he had cooperated with federal authorities, a charge that carries major consequences in street and gang culture. But Big U didn't stop there. He went further, voicing his deep frustration and directly pointing a finger at Whack 100, someone with whom he shared a long-standing and very public feud. Big U's position? That Whack 100 wasn't just talking, he was actively collaborating with federal authorities in an effort to sabotage Big U's business connections and shut down.
That's another topic, but I want to know. I want to know what my people think out there. So drop in the comments if y'all think Whack 100 is a federal agent. Let's get on that topic too. Probably another day, another time. But yeah, let us know right now in the comments chat if y'all think that was it. If you think that's what's going on, cause I don't want to put my pinpoint on shit yet until you feel me further notice. But I want to know what my people think. So y'all drop that in the comments.
Financial support. The question is, why would these two prominent figures be locked in such bitter conflict? Their beef reportedly stretches back years. By June 2022, Whack 100 had publicly expressed regret about their falling out, even stating they had once been close. But any hope of peace was quickly shut down, as Big U refused any attempt at reconciliation. Now the feud is just one layer of a far more complex legal battle. The indictment paints a chilling picture. Federal prosecutors allege that Big U operated a criminal organization known as the Big U Enterprise from 2010 to at least March 2025. Acting U.S. Attorney Joseph McNally described it as a network engaged in murder, extortion, fraud, and trafficking, all allegedly run by someone publicly known as an anti-gang advocate and music executive. Prosecutors claim that public image was just a front. The most severe charge, Big U is accused of murdering aspiring rapper Rayshawn Williams in January 2021.
Man. They trying to hang that man. And what I don't know what evidence they got on that, or how they working that case, or how they going about this situation. But yeah, that's a terrible little right up there, Big U. If the that's another topic. I don't want to get on into that because that's a whole different situation. But it don't look like the ball in their court right now, man. It looking bad, right? We're gonna get back into it though.
According to court documents, Williams had been signed to Big U's own label, Unique Music. After allegedly recording a diss track aimed at Big U, prosecutors say Williams was shot and his body dumped near Interstate 15 in North Las Vegas. The second major charge centers on financial fraud. Federal prosecutors allege that Big U submitted fraudulent COVID-19 relief loan applications, claiming his label, Unique Music, earned $200,000 in profit in 2019, when in reality, it had reported a $5,000 loss for that year. Third, and possibly most damaging to his public image, Big U is accused of embezzling charitable donations from Developing Options, his nonprofit organization. This group, funded in part by the Los Angeles Mayor's Office through the Grid Foundation and supported by several NBA players, was allegedly exploited to finance criminal activity. The contrast between Big U's public image and these federal allegations is glaring. For years, he portrayed himself as a reformed gang member, dedicated to curbing gang violence throughout Los Angeles. After serving a 13-year prison sentence in the early 1990s for attempting to steal cocaine from an undercover sheriff's deputy, Big U returned to the streets, not as a gangster, but as a music executive. He played a key role in launching the career of Nipsey Hussle and other rising artists. He founded Developing Options with the mission of supporting at-risk youth and eventually became a respected voice in both community organizing and music industry circles. But according to federal prosecutors, that
I ain't gonna lie, he was helping the kids out in the city. He had a gang of organizations he was pushing, and you feel me? I respect the guy, you feel me? But we're gonna get back into the video. Let them tell it all.
public-facing role was a mask. They allege Big U used his reputation as an OG, original gangster, and his social media platforms to amplify his influence, apply pressure, and generate fear. In their view, he wasn't working to dismantle violence. He was hiding behind a cause to build something even more dangerous. In his pre-surrender video, Big U strongly rejected those claims. He framed the federal indictment as retaliation, a backlash against his work in underserved communities and a distortion of his true mission. Yet with a growing list of federal charges and rising public attention, the situation around Big U is intensifying by the day. These statements carry weight, tied to a broader historical concern about how black community leaders are treated by law enforcement. Big U appears to be framing his indictment as part of a long-standing pattern, where black men working to uplift underserved communities are targeted rather than supported. Following his viral video, Big U surrendered to federal authorities on March 20th, 2025. That same day, he made his initial court appearance. He was seen wearing a white t-shirt, black sweatpants, and Nike sneakers without laces. His hands were cuffed in front and his legs shackled. Roughly 24 family members and supporters were present in the courtroom gallery. On April 8, 2025, Big U formally entered a not guilty plea to the 43-count federal indictment during a court appearance held in downtown Los Angeles. He remains in federal custody as the case continues to unfold. The charges and Big U's high-profile status have drawn national media attention. If convicted on all counts, he faces a statutory maximum sentence of life in federal prison, a possibility driven by the severity of charges such as murder and racketeering conspiracy. The scope of the investigation reveals just how seriously federal officials are treating the case. Multiple agencies are involved, including the FBI's Los Angeles Metropolitan Task Force on Violent Gangs, the IRS Criminal Investigation Division, and the Los Angeles Police Department. This joint effort highlights the depth, coordination, and reach of the federal case, which targets both alleged criminal acts and a suspected criminal structure tied to the Rollins 60s neighborhood Crips. As of May 1st, 2025, there have been no new public updates, but Big U remains in custody. On April 22nd, 2025, U.S. Magistrate Judge Joel Richland ordered that he continue to be held without bail, citing concerns over flight risk and potential danger to the community if released. Still, the ongoing feud between Big U and WAC 100, with explosive allegations of extortion, betrayal, and federal cooperation, continues to cast a long shadow over the proceedings and fuels speculation about what comes next. The ongoing feud involving Big U, WAC 100, and 600 Breezy has taken a dramatic turn. Big U made major allegations against both men in his viral pre-surrender video, but to fully understand this explosive situation, it's essential to look deeper into the history, context, and long-standing tensions behind the scenes.
Facts.
Starting with WAC 100, whose real name is Cash McElroy Jones, he's a music manager, industry figure, and hip-hop commentator known for managing artists like The Game, Blueface, and 6999. He's built a reputation on content.
Wow, he manages 6ix9ine. Let me know in the comments, chat, please. I need to know from my people. He follow 6ix9ine? Not a good look, Wack.
With a strong digital presence and a tendency to engage in highly publicized disputes. The friction between Big U and WAC 100 didn't begin with this federal case. Their relationship goes back years, reportedly starting as close allies within both the music scene and shared social circles. But by mid-2022, their connection had deteriorated significantly. Reports from June that year indicated WAC expressed deep regret over their falling out, regret that Big U swiftly rejected, suggesting the animosity ran much deeper than previously known. Their disagreements played out publicly, most notably when WAC 100 made controversial comments questioning Nipsey Hussle's musical legacy. This was especially inflammatory given Big U's professional connection to Nipsey, having helped launch his career. Then came another flashpoint in November 2022, when Big U publicly disputed a story WAC 100 shared about confronting rapper Future over an unpaid debt. These incidents added to a growing record of public back and forth between the two. But the most disturbing allegation surfaced in 2022 when podcast host Hassan Campbell claimed he overheard a three-way phone call involving Big U and WAC 100. In that conversation, they allegedly discussed a private tape involving Nipsey Hussle. According to Campbell, the two spoke about using the tape to demand 30% of Nipsey's estate from Lauren London after Nipsey's death. In the alleged recording, WAC reportedly said he was protecting Nipsey's legacy by keeping the footage hidden. Whether that claim holds legal weight or not, it introduced a deeply controversial layer to the existing feud, raising ethical and legal questions that still linger over everyone involved. Podcast host Hassan Campbell interpreted the alleged three-way call as part of a potential extortion scheme. The claim ignited major backlash online, with fans and media figures criticizing WAC 100 for allegedly attempting to exploit Nipsey Hussle's legacy for personal gain. Now shifting focus to 600 Breezy, real name Antonio Valentino King, a rapper known for his music, viral moments.
That's I think they got his name wrong. That is that is loose cannon, not 600 breezy. But look, man, we gonna end this one right here. I want to know what y'all think about this, man. That whole situation, Fed case. If y'all ain't seen the mug shots where they got that, just go Google that and go take a look at that, man, and then tell me what y'all think. Y'all do y'all think they can be tied in together? Everybody on that on the mug shots, like let us know, man. Chat, drop in the comments, man. Whack 100, manager 6ix9ine looks bad. Look, we out of here though, man. I'm gonna send them on that way. On that note, y'all like comment and subscribe, baby. Let's go, man. It's the 3Z reactions. Let's go back again.